Are you in your 30s, feeling like time is slipping away? Do you ever look back at your life and think, I should have done more by now? Perhaps your career hasn't taken off as planned, or you feel like you're stuck in a cycle with no way out. Or maybe you're overwhelmed by responsibilities, wondering if it's too late to achieve your dreams, reconnect with your faith, or even turn your life around. Let me tell you something. It's never too late. Life is not a race, and every phase brings its unique opportunities. The 30s are not the beginning of the end. They are the start of something greater. You've gained wisdom from your experiences and resilience from your struggles, and you're now at a point where you can combine these strengths to build a meaningful future. Islam reminds us that hope is the foundation of faith. Allah, in His infinite mercy, gives us countless chances to grow and redeem ourselves. Think about this verse from the Quran. And whoever fears Allah, He will make for him a way out, and will provide for him from where he does not expect. And whoever relies upon Allah, then He is sufficient for him. No matter how many opportunities you feel you've missed, Allah's doors of mercy and guidance are always open. So take a deep breath, pause, and listen. This isn't just a reminder about what's possible after 30. It's a guide to reignite the spark in your life, to help you embrace your potential, and to live each day as a gift from Allah. It's time to shift your perspective and understand that your best days are still ahead of you. As we move forward, let me ask you, what steps will you take today to strengthen your faith? Every like, every subscription, and every share you make isn't just a click. It's a reflection of your intention to grow closer to Allah. By joining this community, you're not just supporting a channel, you're becoming part of a movement, Muslims striving together to improve, inspire, and walk the path toward Allah. And Allah notices everything. Every small step, every effort, no matter how insignificant it may seem, is seen by Him. So, if this message resonates with you, don't hesitate. Subscribe, like, and share this video to remind yourself and others that it's never too late to take the first step. Together, we can create a community that lifts one another closer to Allah's mercy. Chapter 1. The importance of this phase of life. Your 30s are a pivotal period, a bridge between youthful energy and mature wisdom. This is the phase where you can harness both your past experiences and your current potential to achieve incredible things. Islam beautifully illustrates the value of this age. For instance, many prophets were given their missions in their 30s or 40s. Prophet Muhammad received the first revelation at the age of 40, marking the beginning of a journey that changed the course of history. This phase is a reminder that age is not a limitation. The Quran tells us, indeed, Allah will not change the condition of a people until they change what is in themselves. The message is clear. Transformation starts from within. Your 30s are an opportunity to reflect deeply on your life, identify areas for improvement, and take meaningful steps toward a better future. Think of this phase as the foundation of the rest of your life. It's a time to invest in your spiritual growth, deepen your relationship with Allah, and focus on building a legacy that matters. Whether it's through acts of kindness, learning new skills, or strengthening your family bonds, every effort you make now will bear fruit in the years to come. Remember, no achievement is too small in the eyes of Allah. Even a simple dua made with sincerity or a small step toward self-improvement can bring about immense barakah in your life. So, instead of feeling overwhelmed by what you haven't done, focus on what you can do, starting today. Chapter 2. Challenges of the 30s. Life in your 30s can feel like a whirlwind of responsibilities and expectations. Career stagnation, family pressures, health concerns, and even self-doubt often creep in, leaving you feeling drained. You might feel like your energy isn't what it used to be, or that the window for chasing dreams is closing. These challenges are real, but they are also a test of your resilience and faith. In Islam, challenges are seen as opportunities for growth. Allah says, "Allah does not burden a soul beyond that it can bear." This verse reminds us that every trial we face is within our capacity to endure. It's through these tests that we develop patience, strengthen our trust in Allah, and grow closer to Him. It's easy to feel discouraged when comparing yourself to others who seem to have it all figured out. But remember, everyone's journey is different. What matters is not how far ahead others are, but how you respond to your unique circumstances. Instead of focusing on what's lacking, channel your energy into finding solutions. Turn to Allah in your moments of doubt and ask for guidance. Make a habit of praying for decisions and seek advice from those who inspire you spiritually. Surround yourself with people who uplift you and remind you of your purpose. Life's challenges are temporary, but the lessons you learn from them will last a lifetime. Chapter 3. Being unmarried in your 30s. If you're unmarried in your 30s, you might feel an added layer of societal pressure. Questions from family, concerns from friends, or even your own thoughts might weigh you down, making you wonder if something is wrong. Let me reassure you, your worth is not tied to your marital status. It's tied to your faith, your character, and your relationship with Allah. Allah says in the Quran, "And we created you in pairs." This verse reminds us that marriage is part of Allah's divine plan, but it also happens in its own time. Trust that Allah's timing is perfect. Being single at this stage of life is not a setback. It's an opportunity to focus on yourself, deepen your connection with Allah, and prepare for the future He has written for you. Use this time wisely. Work on becoming the best version of yourself, spiritually, emotionally, and financially. Learn new skills, strengthen your deen, and take care of your mental and physical health. Make sincere du'as for a righteous spouse, like the du'a of Prophet Musa when he needed food, water, shelter, a family, and safety. With one prayer, he was granted all of that. He did du'a, and the Quran mentions it like this: "My Lord, indeed I am, for whatever good you would send down to me, in need." Being unmarried is not a failure. It's a different path with its own blessings and lessons. Trust in Allah's wisdom and keep moving forward with hope and gratitude. Chapter 4. Practical advice. Now that we've explored the value and challenges of life in your 30s, let's focus on practical steps to make this phase fulfilling and spiritually rewarding. Islam teaches us to strike a balance between faith, self-improvement, and worldly responsibilities. Step 1. Set realistic goals. In your 30s, goal setting becomes crucial. Whether it's in your career, health, or personal development, aim for goals that align with your Islamic values. Start by asking yourself, what am I doing today that will benefit me in the hereafter? For example, set a goal to pray all 5 salah on time, if you aren't already. Make a habit of reading and reflecting on a small portion of the Quran daily. Commit to learning one new Islamic lesson or skill each month, such as understanding Arabic or memorizing du'as. Focus on consistency rather than perfection. Prophet Muhammad said, "The most beloved deeds to Allah are those that are consistent, even if they are few." Step 2. Prioritize personal development. Your 30s are a great time to build skills that enhance your personal and professional life. Learn about topics that interest you, acquire a new hobby, or even take courses that align with your career goals. Remember, seeking knowledge is an act of worship in Islam when done with the right intention. Additionally, focus on your health. The Prophet said, "The strong believer is better and more beloved to Allah than the weak believer, while there is good in both." This hadith emphasizes not just spiritual strength, but physical and mental well-being too. Make time for exercise, eat mindfully, and seek help when dealing with stress or anxiety. Step 3. Surrounding yourself with positive influences. Your environment plays a massive role in shaping your mindset. Seek the company of people who remind you of Allah, encourage your growth, and inspire you to be better. The Prophet said, "A man follows the religion of his close friend, so each one should consider whom he makes his close friend." If you're feeling stuck, don't hesitate to reach out for support. Join a community, participate in Islamic activities, or connect with mentors who can guide you. Step 4. Making time for reflection and dua. Life gets busy, but find time each day to connect with Allah. After Fajr or before sleeping, spend 5 to 10 minutes in quiet reflection. Think about what went well, where you struggled, and what you're grateful for. Remember, small steps lead to big transformations. Even a simple act like saying, "Astaghfirullah," consistently can open the doors of mercy and blessings in your life. Chapter 5. Staying inspired. Staying motivated and inspired is key to navigating your 30s with a positive mindset. Islam provides us with countless stories of resilience and faith that we can draw strength from. One of the most inspiring examples is the life of Prophet Muhammad. At 40, he began his mission, facing unimaginable challenges with unwavering trust in Allah. His perseverance, compassion, and determination remind us that age is no barrier to achieving greatness. Another example is Prophet Yusuf, who faced betrayal, imprisonment, and hardship before rising to a position of power and using it for good. His story teaches us patience and the importance of remaining steadfast in times of difficulty. Sometimes the challenges of life can make you feel distant from Allah. But remember this powerful verse from the Quran. "Do not despair of the mercy of Allah. Indeed, Allah forgives all sins." No matter where you are in life or how far you feel from your goals, Allah's mercy is limitless. Seek forgiveness, make sincere du'as, and trust that every step you take toward Allah is reciprocated many times over. Let go of the fear of failure. Success is not always about the outcome. It's about the effort and intention behind it. As long as you're striving to please Allah, you're on the right path. Reflect on the hadith. Allah does not look at your appearance or wealth, but He looks at your hearts and your deeds. Use these reminders to keep pushing forward. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, turn to Salah, read inspiring verses from the Quran, or listen to motivational Islamic talks. Keep in mind that your 30s are not about achieving everything, but about laying the groundwork for a meaningful and purposeful life. As we wrap up, let me remind you of this. Life doesn't end at 30 or 40. It begins with renewed faith, trust in Allah, and belief in your potential. Every moment you're alive is a gift, a chance to grow, and an opportunity to strengthen your connection with Allah. The challenges you face are not roadblocks, but stepping stones. With patience, faith, and consistent effort, you can overcome anything and make this phase of your life the most impactful yet. Before you go, I want to leave you with a small dua. Ya Allah, grant us the strength to persevere through life's challenges, the wisdom to make the right decisions, and the faith to trust in your plan. Ameen. If this message resonates with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who might need a reminder. Subscribe to this channel, and let's inspire one another to keep moving forward with hope and faith.